Many imaginative tales have been spun about the inn and how it might have played a role in the Christmas story. And as we've already said, the Bible tells us very little. Some have theorized that what we call the stable was really the downstairs of a house where the family animals were kept, under the top floor where the family lived. This scenario suggests that each and every home can be a birthing place for more goodness in the world. It suggests that this house of God, this church, might contain a surprising nook or cranny that could house a holy endeavor that brings more joy to someone's life. This morning, I've asked Dennis Mulryan to imagine with us what that might be like.
Thank you, Robin, and good morning, First Church.
Good morning.
Around this time of year, my mom would tell a story when she was a little girl in New York City. Patrick Breen, her dad, my grandfather, was a partner at Gill, Feather and Breen, the construction company that helped build Sing Sing Prison. Patrick had come over on the boat from County Kerry, Ireland, married his landlord's daughter, my grandmother, Libby, and began to live the American dream. Things were looking good for the Breens, but the dream didn't last. The Depression hit. Work dried up. My mother's family began the slow step down. With each move to a smaller apartment, the money got tighter. After yet another move, my mom found herself in a new school, and it was Christmas time. Fortunately, the school was run by a kindly nun named Sister Seraphim. I looked up her name and found that the Seraphim are defined as angelic beings belonging to the highest order of the ninefold celestial hierarchy, associated with light, ardor, which I don't really know what that means, and purity. I guess you would call the Seraphim the black belts of the angels.
That's good.
It being the holiday season, the sister had the job of picking the cast for the big Christmas pageant. And of all the roles, the most precious was that of the Virgin Mary. Just when my mom was feeling down, struggling to fit in, out of the blue, the sister chose my mom, which was kind of appropriate because her name was Mary. You could see the love in my mom's eyes when she told this story. She was thinking of Sister Seraphim, who, with one loving gesture, gave the new girl a sense of belonging. To belong is powerful medicine. It's about being in a place where our authentic self is accepted and valued, where we are part of something bigger. It's a place where there's always a shoulder to lean on and where we can do hard things together. A few weeks ago, I attended pub theology at the Mill Restaurant in West Boylston, but honestly, we didn't talk about theology. What we did is we shared stories of our lives and affirmed each other's experiences. We renewed each other's sense of belonging. At the beginning of the meeting, some of the attendees apologized for missing Sunday service because they had to work. And Robin's response was, "So what? This is your church." And I think she was referring to all those nooks and crannies that she just mentioned where we can all belong. By the way, I went to the website and counted 12 nooks, 18 crannies, and a couple of niches. I think we got another category in there, you know? But each of those has a different shape. They're better to fit each other's unique lives. Whether it's Sunday service, pizza church, eat, pray, learn, painting with Charlie, or any of the dozens of opportunities to work with our kids, help our community, or explore our spirituality, First Church has us covered. So the table is set, and there are plenty of chairs. Don't be shy and dig right in. And we look forward to sharing any of your favorite recipes that you might bring along with you. Finally, I'd like to congratulate our new members. I stood in your shoes 2 years ago and have since experienced the most welcoming, talented, loving, and fun community. And I'm excited for us to get to know you and for you to get to know us. In that way, together, we all get to say, we belong to First Church.
Amen.
Thank you.